Guys, welcome to today's tutorial. Yes, you can see what we have as a topic of this tutorial, and of course it's also a suggested tutorial. I read a comment from the last class or tutorial we had that I should please teach how to fix the fishing line to the hard base. So this is my way of doing it, and it also helps to keep the shape, and that is it. So guys, cut, make sure you cut the exact, not really exact, let's just say 2+ inches longer than the measurement of your hard base. Take for instance the measurement of your hard base is maybe 15 inches, and you can simply add 2 inches to make 17 inches when you want to cut out your fishing line or your millinery wire. This actually helps you to be able to curve well while you sew, or it just gives you the opportunity not to fall short of the millinery wire or fishing line when you are tacking on your base. So simply make sure by the time you start, run a few stitches at the starting point while you fix this fishing line on the hard base, so that it can hold on to the hard base very well. Because if you don't, it might pull out the minute you continue sewing, or as you go on with the stitchings. And again, try as much as possible to run an overlap stitch that you can at the same time knot. Do you understand? So knot and overlap, or you overlap and knot, so that way the fishing line or the millinery wire will actually stay steady without shifting. So you can see how far I've gone. And of course, take uh, a measurable space between each stitch so that it doesn't look dirty and clumsy. Or you understand, if you want to run a closely overlapped stitch, do that. If you want to run a space filled overlap stitch, let it be so. Not that the one side is closely overlapped, another side is spacely overlapped. You understand me? Just make sure they are evenly distributed. So by this time, if you know that your fishing line, maybe while you're stitching, you got it got finished, I mean, either using your thread or the tiny fishing line, this is also a better way to actually um, continue. You don't necessarily have to, so far you tacked the point that you ended the stitch, you don't necessarily have to start at that point. You can just go ahead and start at the next immediate point. That way everything looks neat and fine. And if you can watch, if you notice my stitching, I'm actually taking the first stitch from the underneath of the base, in the sense that I wouldn't want my thread to fly out while I cover with bias. You understand me? So it also helps your work to be neat, and that should be it. And as you are rounding up, make sure that the way you run a close stitch at the starting point should be the same way you are going to be doing it at the closing point, so that you don't have to, or so that same reason though, so that the fishing line or the millinery wire doesn't have to pull off or look a bit a kind of loose. You understand? So this is the reason why I was saying you should add few inches, or maybe like 1 inch longer than the normal size of the hard base. This will actually give you the opportunity to make sure the whole thing runs through the hard base without it short, maybe without it just shorten. You understand? So that's just it. And when you're done with this, like I said earlier on, run a close stitch at this point, so that the whole thing is going to sit properly. So guys, that is what it entails. I hope you guys are enjoying the tutorial. And if you are on YouTube watching this, because I'm also on Facebook, and as again, I'll be sharing videos, short clips videos on tutorials on my Facebook page. So guys, if you are yet to follow me on Facebook, please kindly follow me at FeSe collection. Yeah, FeSe collection. And if you check our description box below, the link is right there. Just simply click on the link, and it will take you directly to our page on Facebook, so you can like and follow us. There I'll also be sharing short videos of tutorials, and that shouldn't stop you from viewing our YouTube channel, because of course I'll be dedicating longer videos on YouTube channel. So you have to just keep watching the two channels and also support your girl. Okay guys, that is what it entails, and you can see what I did here. And when you're done with this also helps to make sure that the base is actually in shape, in a nice shape, especially when you don't have to place the millinery wire right at the edge of the um, hard base. This is right underneath, and the clumsiness or the lumps that it might have created if it was directly at the edge of the base, it's now avoided. Okay, now this is my bias that are actually created from the rolling paper mat, and what that is what I'm actually going to be using to cover this. So you can always create something like this if you want, if you don't have a pizza sham close to you. Of course, you know we are on lockdown, girls. Not everybody needs to improvise, and find a way to just do something without having the regular thing you would have used on a normal day. So I had to just use a a paper mat, that's rolling princess mat, to make my bias. And you can see me tacking it already on the, or using my sewing machine to sew through. And of course it actually came out neat, but there's something I would like you guys to see. That is why I'm showing this part. So that is what it entails. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And lest I forget, please guys, if you are yet to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. On Instagram we are FeSe collection. That's FeSe underscore collection underscore. That's and also I drop the link at the description box below. Just kindly click on the link, and it will take you directly to my Instagram page, where you will like and follow all we do. Thank you. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe, like and share our videos. Thank you. You might not know that you're helping someone that is in dear need of tutorials that can actually put food on her table. So do share our videos, and also like and subscribe. Alright guys, so this is what it entails. By the time I'm going to be running it 2 times, the first stitch is just to make sure everything is secured well. And of course you can see that we are having a kind of flip off from the bias. So by the time I run the second stitch, it will be well laid. And this is so because I cut the princess mat in a vertical direction. I didn't cut it in the bias form, and that way it didn't actually give me that flat laying. It didn't lay down well. I hope I'm communicating. Like, by the time you cut a material on the bias strip, it enables it to stretch while you are doing anything with it. So guys, this was actually cut on a vertical strip, and that is why I'm having flip-ups. But by the time I run the second stitch, you won't be seeing the flip-ups again. So that's just the idea I'm trying to um, create here. So guys, and at this point I see we've actually achieved what we want, or the reason for this tutorial. And if you are still watching, thank you guys, and I hope you continue this way to watch till the end. And aside from that, I would also use the opportunity to say thank you, and I hope you guys are keeping safe. I know things are not easy, but we can actually, in our way, daily life activities, you can just make things easy no matter what it is. Just keep on pushing. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Just believe that. Also, okay, so guys, this is what I was saying. You can see that there are no flip-offs again. The whole thing is looking neat and beautiful. Thank you guys. I will be seeing you in our next tutorial. Bye.